You put the Christmas photos in with the other photos.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And you brought home the things I didn't want. Hello, everyone. Oh.
I'm pretty good at this packing stuff.
Okay, I'm trying to find the video, everyone. Class. Okay, I'm just going to put this in the Creative Family group. Okay. Hello, Mary. Hello, Diana. How are you? We've moved this one out to 4. We've only just walked in the door. I am 6 minutes late because we did only just walk in the door. Yep. Yep. The light is hardly working. Actually,
that's better.
Might be that someone turned it down. I don't think it's making a difference. No, I've still got a bit of strobing.
When you lighting tomorrow.
I'm going to win the lotto and get a new light. Eventually we'll have to buy decent lights. Might have to shut this curtain here. I think that's the problem.
The whole way?
Well, the gap. And that one. Right, there we go. Hello, Diane, Karen. Hello, Helen. Hello, Pam. Hey, Helen, we used to have aprons at the shop all the time. A lot of people wear aprons when they craft. Could you ask that question? A lot of people wear aprons when they craft. I would probably wear an apron when I crafted more than I'd wear one in the kitchen. So, what are we going to do? Show you the companion pages. Now that I've got yellow.
We're just going to say goodbye.
See you, bye.
I've got to move some forage after this.
Yep. So these are, I'm buggered. We are moving things out of the garage and into a shed. Lots of sorting and lifting of hubby's stash. Oh dear. Yep, that'd be interesting. Hello, Laura. We used to clean Clinton's shed out on New Year's every year. And we haven't done it for a long time because we ended up with, you know, like, oh, instead of cleaning out your shed this year, could you give us a hand with, oh, could you do this for us? Yeah, my family. Mostly. Yeah. Hello, Jacqueline. So there's the 3 companion pages because, well, these 2, the blue stucco and the red glitter, were behind the fussy carts. And on the back of them was this piece of silver timber. And it sold out a long time ago, that piece of paper. So, I do have a project I actually have a project for this afternoon, but it probably needed to start at 3 o'clock. But what we could do instead is do the companion page I was thinking about doing tonight. Maybe. That might be an idea, hey? What brush are you going to use, dude? Noah?
This one.
Right. Noah's doing a painting. He's actually got a painting he's got to pick up tomorrow. I thought I printed cream poinsettias. Oh, that's today's freebie printed properly. Looks better, doesn't it? I thought I printed cream poinsettias. There we go. So we could use these. This is last year. Oh no, I got sick. That's the cafe in the corner of the lounge room. Maybe we'll do these two. Because we need a bit more time for the other project. It's a project. A project. Right, what about that? Ooh. Maybe some stars. Let's have a go at that. Oh, and these are the blue Christmas words. Paula is loving the blues and I am drooling over the greens. There you go. There you go, Karen. The blues and the greens. So let's try a bit of craft and a bit of white. And then we need a title. Yeah, I've got a tray. This one's pretty cool. Yep, I have to add all of this yet. About delightful. We have delightful in a big word as well. But I think that'll be big enough. Sorry. Okay. Do we use craft? Oh, I like the craft or white. I like the craft. I think we'll use craft. Okay, so we've got a piece of craft. Thank you. Okay, so let's trim there. We're going to make a 8 3/4 inch wide piece of our silver timber. And then we're going to cross cut that in our pieces, and we're going to make a bit that is 11.5. Let's go 11.5 inches. We might, so let's trim out our stars. Okay. I'm going to do a fussy cutting. Get rid of the white. I like the bigger piece. I like it that way. Oh, I like it like that. You know what? I probably start a lot of companion pages exactly like this. And then that one's a bit blurry. Who cares? Okay, let's cut our fussy cutting out. Hello, Sandy. How are you? Hole, cut the innards out of our I hope I didn't start the video early. No, I didn't. Okay. So Diana, did you guys build a new shed for your husband's stash, or you're just reorganizing to get his stash out of the garage? You're kicking him out of the garage. Quentin can't put his stuff in our shed because there's too much of my mother's stuff in our shed. That she doesn't want to get rid of. But she tells everyone we chucked it out. It's one of those situations. Most of Quentin's stuff's in shipping containers. Stored somewhere else. I would like to get the shipping containers to somewhere where we can actually access them. Like he can go and work on his project cars. We've got vintage cars. We have Dodges. And we have an old Austin truck. It's in a shipping container. Cheers. We've got a 4x2.5 meter shed from a marketplace. Nice and cheap, and hubby just finished putting a 4 in it. Oh, cool. I've just wrecked my bow while I was cutting it. Well, I wasn't looking. Oopsie. Get that. Oh, I think I should have left a border around this. I haven't planned this bow very well, have I? Right. We'll do our best. I sort of want to have it sort of, you know, that's too big for that. I want to have it sort of near my word. I think I'm going to leave the delightful grey because it matches this. So the original yellow that was ordered a while ago, that was the reason why we discovered that, trying to find where it was, why we discovered there was a shortage of yellow ink for our particular pigment printer. And no one keeps it on the shelves. Everyone gets it from the warehouse. Actually arrived, and it's not meant to arrive for 2 to 3 weeks. So they must have found one at the warehouse because we were priority. We were number 1 priority. Because their system said they had one for us, and then they couldn't find it. But we got one. We have got another one coming from the warehouse in Melbourne. So it was the last one they had there as well. So it was meant to be here yesterday, but it's still trying to work out where we are in Gladstone. I think we might cut from this little star paper. What if from this we cut like a heart and have the heart come across here? I think we'll do that. Let's do like, oh. But if we do a 3-inch heart too, and we have it so there's a piece missing here, we'll hide the piece that's missing with a flower or a leaf. I think that'll be good. I love cutting out holly leaves because they're just like scoop. I love stuff like this. I love cutting out like postage stamp shapes as well. Scoop. Someone asked me for a postage stamp stencil yesterday. I'm like, oh, I never thought of that. So I'm going to make it from scratch with circles and a rectangle. Why not? Why not? While I'm at it, I've got a couple of other things I want to make with it. Because if I make the postage stamp shape from circles and rectangles, then we actually don't have any limits on us for the number of products we can make with it. We don't have any, limits on what we can do with the shape, where we can put the shape, how we sell it. We can do digital, we can do anything we want. Hence why a lot of the stuff we've been doing lately is made from basic shapes. Look at that. How cool. Oh, I like it. It's simple. I don't know about the bouquet. I don't know if we need it. I like it. I think it'll look really good on a card. Look really good with one of the projects for tomorrow. I only know what the project is because I know what the thing I designed to make a project. So we've got a lot of projecty type things, bit of off the pagey stuff. Like always, I still have things in my head I want to design. boys got back safely. Quentin was telling me on our way across town, he did actually, our new car is very smart and he utilised the technology. He got it to ring the number of a transport. He got it to look up the transport company and ring the transport company from his phone. A truckie cut him off and then proceeded to tailgate Noah. And yeah, so Quentin rang the transport company, and the first person was being a bit smart and called him a liar, and he said, oh, this stretch of road is a bit notorious lately, so you'll put me through to the boss, hey? So I think he might have said something colourful, but yes, he did ring a transport company and he spoke to them about it. Well, what evidence do you have? I'm watching it happen as I speak to you. I can tell you exactly what speed the truck drivers do, because they can see what their truck drivers do too. Because they have satellite tracking on the trucks. So I'm glad Quentin was there. Noah had a bit of a horror trip with tailgaters. He got pushed into an exit. Quentin's surprised there's not gold paint of a horse float on the front of the Peugeot, because someone forgot they had their horse float behind them when they overtook Noah. And he slammed on the brakes, so he didn't end up with the horse float on top of him. Put that one there, and let's cut 2 more leaves and a flower. And you didn't turn up here to watch me fussy cut and just waffle. Sorry. Don't know what else to talk about. I'm using scissors to cut out a holly leaf. Hello, Cheryl. I can feel an advent calendar coming as a project. Well, not quite, but I am trying to work out how to make an advent calendar that's not going to cost $1 squillion and not going to weigh 6 tons. So, Paula, it is on my to-do list. We might drag the hot glue gun out yet, which I have to be careful with mine because mine's a Ryobi hot glue gun. It is like a hot glue gun on steroids and gets extremely hot. Not for the faint of heart or the accident prone, which I can be a little accident prone. Yes, I have burnt myself with it, and it does hurt. Only a little tiny bit of a burn. I would not like to burn myself like I did with a previous hot glue gun. You have to be very careful with hot glue guns. They can get extremely hot because it's molten liquid glue, like it's molten glue. Molten plastic, actually, that you were using. Okay, I think I'm going to leave that one. You know, I do need to teach my oldest daughter how to clean up as she goes. I made the grave mistake of not leaving myself enough time to clean up when I turned up to do a class today. You've got to have plenty of time after she's been. So when we put this on here, and then we'll tuck our heart in there. Oh, we might have to come over a bit. Over. And then what if we get our photo mats for our 2 photos? I don't know what's pinging on my phone. I don't want to look. What if we get our photo mats from behind our beautiful sunny day here in Melbourne? Oh, that's good, Margaret. For your public holiday. Okay. So this way is up with the stars, and we're going to do a 3-inch heart. I'm going to have a bit missing on this side, so it's this side here that's going to have a bit missing. We're going to do it sort of straightish. Still haven't found. And that pencil. I put that pencil to stay at work, and they brought it home. Just going to trace my 3-inch heart. I don't know if I'm going to distress an ink, or just distress, or just ink. I don't know about inking. I don't know if it needs it. My mum used to ink everything with brown and distress everything. Like, so put that there like that. I have got all the holly leaves facing the same direction. I'm not particularly upset by it. I should be using my design board, but I'm not. Pick that bit. Oh, it's a bit simple, isn't it? Together or apart? I think together. If we put the 2 photos together and treat them as one, it's not bad, because I know it's the same tree from different angles, but it sort of looks okay in the middle. Do you remember your mum doing heavy inking? Oh, yes. Hello, Robin. How are you? Yes, my mum did something earthy. Do you pull apart stringy stuff or mesh stuff or vellum? Okay. Yes, mum did do a lot of inking. Okay, so behind this point in the heart on the background, I'm just going to put a little X behind like this point, this side here. Just putting an X there. And then I'm going to do my little check marks. Now this has got like this is a 0.9. This has got like a 4B lead in it. This is on my drawing pencils, which has ended up on my desk. She just doesn't want to do anything. And it's very hard. She tries to get the cleaner because we have the program now where you get, for $15 a fortnight, you get an hour a week of a cleaner come, and she tries to get the cleaner to leave and not clean. So, yeah. We had a very good cleaner, and we have requested her again, but whether we get her again is another story. We did have a good one the other week, and Quentin was there because the one the week before showed up on a different day or not at all. The one the week before that only stayed for about 10 minutes because she didn't do her jobs. So, but a lot of that is mum. So we're just going to make sure that they actually stay. Because they get paid whether they clean or not. But it is a condition of her staying in her home with the hospital that she has the cleaner come once a fortnight, or once a week, for an hour a week. So if we don't utilise that, she has to go care, which is not our worry. Like, doesn't worry us, but it does concern her. Okay, so let's do our photo mats with this piece. It's very dark with that light. I'm going to have the reflection. I'm sorry. We're going to have a reflection in the design board, but I think my light's dying. That only lasts so long. Fortunately. Okay, so we've got two 4x6s, so we realistically need a 6 1/4 by 8 1/4. So when we get these two photographs, and what we're going to do is, make sure I've got the same way up and the right way around, is I'm going to stick them together. My nan used to do the same thing. She would make the cleaner sit and chat with her instead of clean. I actually probably, if they at least like cleaned the bathroom and did the vacuuming first, like they just did a quick run around and did those two jobs, like give the bathroom a quick clean, I wouldn't mind if they sat and chatted to her. She needs that. That is something we actually want. We actually have initial approval for her to have social time because she needs that. She desperately needs that. But she's not even interested in seeing the kids or us. So, yeah. If they get their jobs done, like, yeah, I would much rather they chat with her as well. But, yeah, we're just not. So I'm just going to tidy up my little photo unit here. Oh, it's just under 6 there. Yeah, because these are Harvey Norman photos. What on earth is going on? So we're going to go. I have to go a little slow. There we go. But yeah, we're just waiting for the final. us and 50-something thousand other people. I like that. Now, because, so we may need to put it across like that onto the craft. But how will it look on the craft? Let's have a look. This is not going to be a perfect viewpoint. I might bring this up a bit to there. Let's get a section of gauze. And let's cut it into, like, it's just one section. Let's cut it into 4 pieces. I think we might put like a little bit of white splatter on the background just here. Just the tiniest little hair's breadth. Don't chuck these bits out because you'll use those on something. My nan used to do the same thing. Okay. My mum would do the clean before the girls arrived and then sit and chat with cups of tea with the carers. It's hard to adjust to accept help. Yep. Mum won't clean. She doesn't want it cleaned. She won't clean. She doesn't want it. Yep. We actually had a younger sister ring and complain the other week, and she was absolutely livid because Mum forgot to ring her for her birthday. And Quentin's like, and you could have rung her? Like, you know, she's 14 years younger than Mum. She could have rung Mum. Mum forgot my birthday, and we saw her on my birthday. And the kids told her it was my birthday, and she ignored them. She didn't understand. So, you know, she was in hospital at the time, so it is what it is. But we had to explain. It's, you know, we get the day we get. Okay, so I think a little tiny bit of white splatter. Just here. Just here. And then I'm thinking, what about green? What about like a green? This olive green. What's it look like? It's nearly dead. But it would be not quite nice. I've got it's not in very good condition, but it might work. A little tiny bit of olive green in places. So let's move that. And how are we going to do this? Where's my paint palette? I don't think my new paint palette came home. Nope. Oh, get another paint palette. No, I tried to weed one of these out of me the other day. And I said to him that he needed to use his own because he's got a big paint palette. Hey, Noah. Obviously, it's finished painting.
Yes, Mum.
Can you come and rinse this out in the bathroom and get me some clean water, please? Are you still painting?
I'm just letting my layers dry.
Oh, okay. So you've had enough of painting.
Well, I'm letting it dry for 5 minutes so that none of the colours smudge.
Oh, okay. That's why you go from one end to the other. Bathroom! Rinse it out and then fresh water, please. Oh, he's so predictable, isn't he?
Sunday I'm going to be working all day on that painting.
Well, considering you've got a week to have it done.
Yeah, it'll be done in a week.
Right. Okay. So we just got a tiny bit of white. Not too much water. Maybe a bit too much water. We sort of want a watery consistency, but we want a lot of white in it. Like we want it to be not too thin. We don't need masses of it. If it's too watery, what will happen is it'll disappear on the craft. Mine was the same, tidy before they came, but slowly she could do less and less. Slowly let them do their job. Yeah, no, Mum can't lift her arm. She doesn't get out of the chair. She sits in her chair all the time. She just watches TV. She's not active at all. She does go down to Hoy and Bingo. I do get concerned sometimes that she might be turning up to Hoy or Bingo in a nightie, but they assure me that she's not. So I'm using this directly on here because this is pretty stuffed, the stick pad. It's very, very pale. So if you wanted to bring another color into this, like if you wanted to bring like blue or red or a color that's in your photo, this is where you would bring it in, is on your inking your edges. So on the craft, it's only going to be a little bit of a glow. We're not going to do it on our flowers, but we're just going to do a tiny touch of a hint here and there on the edges of our word. There we go, like that. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, you can see it in places. And then so I've accidentally ordered the wrong chipboard today, this week. It's a size we don't use. So Quentin goes, oh, well, I'll have to design a product for that. I'm like, really, will I? So, yes, I have a big pile of chipboard in a thickness I don't use. It appears it's most likely my fault. So I to come up with a product for that. think I might have worked something out. Maybe. So let's cut the middle out of our big jewel photo mat. Oh, Noah. He's going to shoot me. Noah. Sorry, everyone. Could you ring Dad and ask him if he can swing past work and pick up the project from 2006 that's sitting on my desk? It's the project that's pre-you. Noah was born in July 2006. It's actually one of my kids' class projects I used to do. I made it, but I made it for great grandma, and I'm pretty sure that Milton and Naomi, one of theirs went to my great aunt, Auntie Dory, who's no longer with us, unfortunately, and my mum. And I would have given something else to Quentin's mum because it's not the kind of thing that she would have. I would have done something else for Quentin's mum.
Yeah. Okay, I'll tell him.
So
Okay, see ya.
he didn't take the right keys, did he?
He didn't take shop keys. He'll be back, and he will go get the project.
I don't know if the project for tonight is originally, it was for this afternoon, but yeah. I don't know if it was originally, the original base was my idea. I have cut it from scratch. And I have used stuff from a whole swag load of different brands, and not brands that you would get from the same place. All sorts of different things. So, but I'm pretty sure it is my idea because it's a little harebrained, which is kind of my MO. So when was this? This was 2023. Oh, let's stick it on. It's never going to come off now. And you know what? I'm going to have difficulty sticking that on. Oh, no, that's too wide. Because we cut a hole in that page, didn't we? Yep, Cheryl, all the well, there's not all the colours, but there's 8 colours of glitter card in the shop now. Yep, there are 8 different colours of that glitter card in the shop. Now, the rose gold, it does say on it, it's a bit peacher than I did show it in the last video. The rose gold's a bit peacher than the picture. Like, it's a nice, pretty rose gold. The gold is very nice too. I used the gold in the last class. Let's see. I think I've got a scrap of it left. Actually, I used a scrap of it. I've got a ton of it left. It's the gold. I like that it doesn't have a barcode on the back. We will be writing the price and the code on the back eventually. Maybe. Probably not, actually. I don't know. We're still, the jury's out on that. So that's the gold. And we had the option to buy it in 250 GSM or stick to this 120 GSM. And we actually stuck with the 120 GSM because of die cuts. The 250 won't work if your die cut machine, I don't think. If your die cut machine's getting a little long in the tooth or it's feeling a little like it's a little tired, I actually don't think it will die cut the 250. And some of it I could get in the 300. I don't think it would die cut well. So we decided to stick with the 120. Even though it's fairly light, it's nice. It's a nice weight. This sort of goes together kind of like that-ish. And then that's going to go sort of there. Like that. let's move that. We didn't use that rice paper, did we? Don't. Oh, I showed this, didn't I? This is the free gift for today when you spend $30, more than $30 today. If you, and it doesn't say it on the, so if you would like all 12 kits from the weekend, and I know we haven't made any of the kits yet. It's sort of a bit in chaos mode. And Naomi's not meant to work this weekend at Coles, but she is working a lot this weekend. Coles have this knack of doing that. They tried to make Quentin work 5 hours tonight after driving from Brisbane to Gladstone today. Even after they were told he talked 3 or 4 times that he wouldn't be able to work, I still tried to get him to work. When you order all 12 kits, you get the free gifts for the 3 days. And 10% discount. So we've talked about it in the other classes. There is a link. So if you go to our online store, and well, actually, there's a link down below in YouTube and up above in Facebook for the Super Weekend collection. Now, if you're watching this later, I don't know. We might offer the kits for a limited time afterwards, but we usually don't. We usually give you till like lunchtime Monday to join all the kits list, and then that's it. Because there's a lot to administer and do. So it just has a little blow. So what you need to do is either go to that listing in the online store where it says Christmas Super Weekend on the front page, and the link's on this video, or on our Facebook page or in the Creative Family group, there is a post with the link, and you go to the link, and yes, it is a link where you would normally sign up for an email list, but it's not going to be used as an email list. It is going to be, you will go on our email list, but you all are in any case. It is going to be just used as a list to for Monday for me to do the invoices for the kits. Yep, I told you to grab in the wrong place. There you go. It's an inch in. It's not an inch and a half in like it was going to be. It's an inch in. So yeah, we're just using that because it's an easy way. Otherwise, I have to go looking in about 8, 9, 10 different places for the list of names of who wants to get the kits, and sometimes I miss people, and I don't want hurt feelings. It's not good. Good old Coles. I've worked at 4 different Coles this week. Oh my gosh, Robin. Glitter cuts really well. It does. It's lovely glitter paper. Die cuts well. There you go. I think someone shared in the Fairy Tale Princess a picture of a die cut. I need to find out. I'm going to work out who it is and then ask if I can use that picture on our on the products to show. I'm going to make sure there's nothing personal in the picture, but I'm going to try and make sure, ask if I can use it as a demo of how it die cuts, because it was a good picture showing the intricacy of it and how well it cuts. So, yeah, that's why we stuck with that thin, because it was just, it cut so nice. Oh, there you go, Laura. I'll have to ask you. Nearly sneeze. Sorry. Let's sit that there. We've got that on some chippy strip just to have a little bit of raised upness. I'll still have to send you a proper message, Laura, to dot the I's and cross the T's, so to speak. You know, as you have to do. So I'm going to shove this one under here. It's down here. That goes there. And then we've got this one, which is really shabby. On there. Now, when you're sticking through gauze, you can't just put tape on something and stick through gauze. You really do need to use like a decent amount of glue, because it's just a little tricky to stick through the gauze to the surface. And then I'll just push it down. And another one over here. And we've just got our little white dots there. Look pretty. So this one's up here. We're just making sure we cover our cut line here on our yeah. We'll still send you a message as well, Laura. So that when someone says, "Oh, that's not your picture," I have permission. Or when someone else tries to use the picture themselves, I've had that happen a few times. Okay, so this is my bow that I trashed and I cut it out because I wasn't watching what I was doing. I did put glue on you there, didn't I? Right. And then let's put some glue on our divide full. This is a simple page. You know, one of my favourite things about companion pages is that you can just do the page as simple or as busy as you like. It gives me a chance to take papers that have sold out, or papers that were just little portions or little afterthoughts. Because sometimes I design a lot of patterns with a collection, and sometimes a pattern is just not right for a pattern paper, but it still needs to be included in projects, but it's just not enough. Sometimes I pick the wrong pattern and a pattern doesn't sell, but another pattern might. You know, like, I'm not always perfect. So, I don't know if that delightful's the right way. Silver? No, gold. So it's Amelia Ann. Got to say which kit it is because they look similar, the girls. Decorating our Christmas tree. $20.23. I like putting a heart. There we go. So you can see how the white spots are not solid. They're a little transparent, but they're nice and light, but they sort of come out like firefly speckles out of there. So on the, I just want to show you something on the companion pages. On the red glitter and the stucco, on the red glitter, I put a smaller version of the same glitter because I thought it was handy, because for a card or harder, a journal spot or something, I thought it was a better size. Like for a small area, it was a better balanced picture. And then on the, I put the little scene one on here because you could do like a little gift and see anything. I don't know, I hope that makes sense. Beautiful Australian page. It is Australian, isn't it? It would even, like, this paper would look good with, like, gum leaves or gum blossoms. Thank you, Di and Mary. Thank you, Laura, Robin, and Helen. So there we go. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I hope you like it. There will be a kit. But I'm probably going to go and put my feet up in the lounge room now before I do anything. I will be honest. Thank you, Diana and Margaret. Photo tells the story. It does. Yeah, I can't tell you. Oh, it's 2 licensed cafes. The 2 biggest licensed cafe coffee places in Australia. The 2 biggest places in Australia where you're going to buy coffee from. Their names combined is the name of the cafe and the lounge room. Yes, I can't say what it's called on a video on open Facebook. Oh, there's the bicycle because it lives in the lounge. Oh, and there's a bit of unicorn Bob. And see, this is the thing when you have photos, you know, you see bits and pieces in the photo. I love those pictures. I think these ornaments all have a special meaning. But yeah. Thank you, Jacqueline and Diana. Thank you, Karen. Paula is waiting by. See you, Paula. So take care. Stay safe, everybody. We will be back at 7 o'clock. We're going to do a project that is something you can give as a gift. So, yeah. I've still got I'm going to have a bit of a feet up resty time, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to edit the pictures for some more product because we photographed some more stuff, project-based stuff. I think tonight's insider email, which probably won't go out until after my class, it might go out before the class, it might go out after class, is going to be more chipboard and project stuff. So yeah, it'll be interesting. I think it will be. I think you'll like what we've done. So we will see you all at 7 o'clock tonight, and take care, and we'll see you then. Bye.